Welcome to Wild Things, where the wild does exactly what it wants. After our last episode of cruel and unusual sightings, we thought we'd bring you some lucky escapes. A leopard lies sleeping, unaware that it's been detected by a lion. Leopards and lions are mortal enemies, and lions in particular will kill competitors at any given opportunity. Having come up with a strategy, the lioness stalks closer. Carefully placing her back paw where the front paw just lifted, she makes her stealthy approach. The leopard is completely oblivious, its chest rising in the rhythm of deep sleep. As the tension builds, a brutal fight seems imminent. However, as the lion attacks, it seems to have second thoughts, giving the leopard precious seconds to react. Realizing that this is a battle it won't win, the leopard flees, quickly scrambling up a nearby tree. In the next sighting, we join tourists as they follow a leopard in Kruger National Park. Next, they find themselves held up by a troop of baboons. As they share bemused banter, neither they nor the baboons sense the chaos about to erupt.
The tiny little ones also with them.
They're kind of trying to pass, but they keep sitting on the... Can you imagine? Can you imagine that?
He's still there.
Suddenly, an alarm call, and the baboons flee as the leopard rushes into their midst. However, the baboons soon turn the tables, ganging up on the massively outnumbered cat. The leopard is lucky to escape with its life, and as soon as it gets the chance, it flees with the troop hot on its heels. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Whoa! Holy! Holy! They literally hunted the leopard away. Holy!
And they're still waiting. And back to sitting on the road.
Up next, an old blind lioness makes a pathetic sight curled up on the roadside. In the background, passing hyenas pick up her scent. Sensing an opportunity to get one over their eternal enemy, the clan approaches. Although the lioness knows she's in danger, she seems to be in no shape to do anything about it. She's so weak that she seems resigned to her fate. However, perhaps realizing that she poses no threat, the hyenas decide to give her a pass. In the following clip, a pack of agitated wild dogs focus their attention on the riverbed while a lion cub flees in the distance. Suddenly, they scatter. But why? Backing up, we see that the dogs were patrolling towards the river crossing. In the red circle, we see the lion cubs fleeing, fearful of being caught by the dogs. However, as the dogs give chase, they themselves sense danger as they get to the causeway. They didn't count on the cubs' mothers, who'd been resting out of sight. The cubs are safe. The dogs, not so much. Still, their mom needs to find them. Thankfully, they're soon reunited. Next up, tourists discover a lone hippo walking up the road towards them. Hippos are the most dangerous animal in Africa, particularly when out of water. Still, you'd think you'd be safe sitting atop a safari vehicle. Hearts racing, their relief belies how close they came to disaster. In our next clip, an elephant creates a roadblock for an approaching white rhino. The short-sighted rhino, however, seems intent on passing through. As it passes through, the elephants seem confused, backing off as the cantankerous rhino approaches. The tourists and their guides are amused, grateful to be innocent bystanders in this standoff. Having dealt with the elephants, the rhino turns to see if anyone else wants to mess with them. However, when he trots towards the tourists, suddenly, it's not so funny.
Not here, buddy. No.
Up next, we get to enjoy watching a tree squirrel thoroughly outwitting a young leopard. Despite the leopard's renowned tree-climbing ability, it's no match for the smaller, agile squirrel. That's a lot of energy to expend on what would barely constitute an appetizer. Better luck next time, kitty. In the next video, we see a pack of wild dogs punching well above their weight. For reasons best known to them, they seem to fancy their chances of pulling down a hippo. When they manage to separate a calf from the herd, their excitement, or level of delusion, seems to grow. However, when they wander too close to a herd of elephants, things take an interesting turn. A young bull elephant seems intent on joining the fun. Only, he's firmly on the side of the young hippo. Our next lucky escape also features a hippo, this time confronted by a more formidable adversary, a large pride of lions. Not easily intimidated, the big bull walks right into their midst. Although initially disinterested, the lions sense an opportunity as the hippo begins to panic. Even so, the lions realize that to tackle the hippo head-on would be madness. Instead, they coordinate their taunting of their bigger opponent. Then, as one of the lions jump on its hindquarters, the hippo finally does what it should have done in the first place: find sanctuary in the river. In our final clip, a young lion finds itself in a precarious situation as a herd of buffalo mount a counteroffensive. Finding itself surrounded, the young lion climbs the branch of a fallen tree. Down below, the enraged buffaloes seem to have chosen violence. As the tension mounts, the cub looks increasingly anxious. One false move could prove fatal. Suddenly, the cub loses its footing, coming perilously close to being gored. In a strange twist of fate, the rotten branch breaks, and the calf falls, and the cub flees to safety. And that's Wild Tings. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We'll bring you more amazing wildlife sightings soon. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for more.